comic I'm talking about knows that I know your real story. I'm gonna tell this, but you know what else I know.
All of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Most anticipated night, the 2025 Met Gala is here. I'm Ega Wodem.
And I'm Tiana Taylor. Tonight we will be talking to some of the biggest names in the culture as they show up and show out to support the Costume Institute.
Because Sean Diddy Combs is such a high-profile defendant, the initial screening process already started last week. The court brought in hundreds of candidates to fill out jury questionnaires to identify potential biases and how much they may already know about this case.
You know, Katt Williams tried to warn the public, and now his words are becoming reality. While most of the world was preoccupied with admiring designer gowns and red carpet moments at the 2025 Met Gala, Sean Diddy Combs quietly began his criminal trial for charges related to sex trafficking and racketeering, on the exact same day. You see the misdirection now, don't you? It's giving, pay attention to this glittering distraction, not the disturbing truth unfolding nearby. Katt said it a year ago. All secrets will eventually surface. The timing, it feels orchestrated. So, if you believe the Met Gala was just about high fashion this year, prepare yourself, because the real events behind the scenes are far darker than anything showcased on that carpet. Let's not pretend this is out of nowhere. Diddy has been a staple at the Met Gala for years. He's not just some passing attendee, he's been positioned front and center on those iconic Met steps multiple times, consistently serving high-fashion villain energy in custom ensembles, always dramatic, always flanked by an entourage that exuded royalty.
Routines in the world. First I go in the sauna for an hour. I split it up in 30 minutes, 30 minutes. In between those 30 minutes, I get in an ice bath. They have this new ice cupping therapy. And then I take a sip of Deleon, and I hit the red carpet, and I'm ready to just shine and spread love. So this one right here was Karl Lagerfeld mixed with Andre Leon Talley. The cape is like an ode to Andre Leon Talley. If it wasn't for him, Sean John wouldn't have been heard. Like Vogue discovered Sean John. It's a very emotional moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause this fashion is our lives. Some people think it's just an outing, coming to be dressed up, but it's really bigger than that. It's a statement to the world.
Like one thing I love about Diddy, he gonna bring the energy.
And so this right here is more streetwear. You haven't seen any accessories. It's about the details. Every centimeter, every inch, everything needs to be as smooth as possible. This right here, this is it, y'all.
Okay, Kate!
Kate.
Diego, you know how to do?
Help him with this. I don't want him bending if he doesn't have to.
You're like closer?
But this year, that same man was completely absent. Instead of cameras and designer lights, he found himself detained at the Metropolitan Detention Center, just 5 miles away, watching jury selection for his trial unfold. Meanwhile, guess who did show up at the gala as if nothing of significance was transpiring? The very individuals rumored to be regular attendees at Diddy's notorious freak-off parties, the ones who allegedly knew the whispers. The NDAs, the concealed truths behind velvet ropes. And yet, they were there, smiling, posing, speaking on fashion and legacy, while Diddy faced some of the most disturbing allegations in industry history. It was as if the gala was strategically designed to be a spectacle, a distraction engineered to capture public attention and shift the narrative. And honestly, it succeeded. Hardly anyone mentioned Diddy. The headlines were dominated by debates over Kim Kardashian's outfit. Speaking of parties, remember when LeBron James once praised Diddy's events? That quote didn't exactly age well.
Like everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Yes, sir.
LeBron was actually listed as a co-chair for this year's Met Gala. He was expected to be front and center. Yet, he was a no-show. Instead, he posted on social media, explaining, "Unfortunately, due to a knee injury sustained at the end of the season, I won't be attending the Met Gala in NYC tonight. Thank you to everyone who reached out." My powerful queen will represent us in my place, as she always has. And look, no one is denying that LeBron has been through intense physical strain. He's earned the benefit of the doubt when it comes to his health. But still, people noticed the timing. One person online remarked, "Diddy's trial starts and now you're suddenly unavailable. Even a 65-year-old with a knee replacement would recover faster." Harsh? Maybe. But it raises a point. Some believe LeBron avoided the event to escape the inevitable barrage of questions. What do you know about Diddy? Were you at those parties? No one wants to be publicly confronted or caught on camera reacting to that. While LeBron was tactfully avoiding the spotlight, Usher and the rest of the gala's elite leaned in even harder. Usher didn't just attend, he was on the official hosting committee. He arrived in a flawlessly tailored three-piece suit that had people online gagging. It gave elegance, but also deflection. Because while he was dazzling on stage alongside Stevie Wonder, yes, that actually happened, many couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. Here's where it gets unsettling. Usher was among the earliest attendees of Diddy's infamous Puffy Flavor camp, where numerous sources, some anonymous, some named, have alleged that profoundly disturbing incidents occurred. These are not just vague rumors. Gene Deal, among others, has spoken about it.
I was probably say, yo man, I don't F with them niggas, man. I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent her to the hospital? Man, nigga was bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said.
And let's not forget that awkward moment during a Kevin Hart-hosted taping, when Diddy casually stated that he and Usher used to wake up together as teens. Excuse me, what?
Pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
Even more unsettling are reports that Usher may be called to testify in Diddy's upcoming trial. His name has surfaced as a potential witness, and it's already confirmed that Cassie Ventura will play a key role in the proceedings. She may end up revealing everything. Let's zoom out now, because this wasn't just about Usher or Stevie. The distraction ran deeper. Even Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton was roped in. When's the last time you saw an F1 star at the Met Gala? This wasn't about fashion, it was a calculated strategy. The industry said, let's bring in a global sports icon to further shift attention. It was all designed to drown out the legal proceedings unfolding just across the city in Brooklyn.
It's in Brooklyn. It's the 10th anniversary of your first Met Gala. Now you're the co-chair. Like, what emotions was flying through your body when Anna called you and asked you to be a part of such a huge moment?
It's really an extension of the 2021, where I bought a table here and brought black designers.
Simone Biles made an appearance. Sabrina Carpenter arrived in a look that sparked its usual round of controversy. Cynthia Bailey showed up right on cue. It was a perfect recipe for a viral event, camera-ready, social media optimized, and ultimately, a powerful misdirection.
Give us the tea.
The Met Gala, only because I trained for the Olympics for my whole entire life, and this is just like a one-day event. Yeah. But I got in yesterday, we did all the fittings, and so it's just a lot.
And of course, how could anyone overlook Rihanna? She arrived at the gala with her signature poise, radiant, regal, and undeniably commanding the spotlight. And yes, she's expecting her third child. A revelation that quickly ignited headlines and set social media ablaze. Yet again, the public's attention was effortlessly redirected, another trending moment, another cultural fixation, and yet another reason the broader world seemed to forget that just 5 miles away, Diddy was standing trial for some of the most unsettling allegations to surface in recent memory. When Rihanna is casually dropping major life updates on the carpet, the collective narrative shifts. But here's the real twist, Diddy's trial isn't even being broadcast to the public. Because this is a federal case, there are no cameras allowed in the courtroom, no live streams, no behind-the-scenes reports, no cell phones, nothing. Unless someone inside is scribbling courtroom notes by hand like it's the mid-90s, the public has no immediate access to what's really unfolding. And let's be honest, how many people are going to chase pen and paper updates when a full-blown celebrity spectacle is playing out in 4K on every timeline?
The majority women, men, white, black.
It was mixed.
Really?
It was a very diverse pool. White, black, men, women, young, old. It was very, very diverse.
Speaking of Diddy's first day in court, it was chaotic, and not solely because it coincided with fashion's biggest night. Here's what really shook people: the entire prosecution team is made up of women. All women. And no, that's not a coincidence. It's a deliberate, tactical move. Leading the charge is Maureen Comey, yes, the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey. She's not new to high-profile prosecutions. She played a role in the trials of both Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein.
A fierce prosecutor. She was involved in prosecuting Ghislaine Maxwell, right, and also Jeffrey Epstein. So she has been involved in some very big cases.
Alongside Comey are elite federal prosecutors: Emily Johnson, Madison Smicer, Mary Christine Slavic, Meredith Foster, and Mitzi Steiner. These are seasoned legal professionals, and according to TMZ, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York selected them with intentionality. Their presence sets a distinct tone, one that is emotionally resonant yet ruthlessly precise. Their job is to earn the trust of the 4 women expected to testify and ensure that the jury feels the full emotional gravity of this case. One caller from Detroit summed it up as karmic justice, and honestly, they might be onto something.
This is like a little bit of karmic justice for the prosecution team to be all women, especially considering the crimes that he's alleged to have committed against women.
But let's explore the less discussed narrative. What if this is bigger than justice? A growing theory suggests that Diddy is being methodically pushed out by Hollywood insiders before he has a chance to turn on them. The idea is simple: Diddy knows too much. He's been in too many rooms, seen too many things, and partied with too many powerful people. So now, the strategy is to take him down fast and hard. Step 1, saturate the public sphere with distraction. Cue the Met Gala. Step 2, stack the courtroom with emotion and credibility to preemptively shut down any thoughts of whistleblowing. And based on how things are unfolding, it appears to be working. Day 2 of the trial, just as messy, if not more so. Case in point, a trained lawyer who had made it onto the jury was immediately dismissed after admitting he had read about the selection process online. The judge acted swiftly, removing him on the spot. It might seem like a small hiccup, but it raises big questions about how secure and impartial the jury really is. If someone with formal legal training can't follow protocol, what does that suggest about the rest? Meanwhile, Diddy showed up in the exact same outfit as the day before: navy sweater, white shirt, gray trousers, and no shoelaces, per standard federal court procedure to prevent self-harm. He continued his calculated performance, hugging attorneys, nodding to supporters, projecting composure. The entire presentation seemed engineered to say, "Stay calm, look innocent." Now, let's talk about what the internet's saying, because those comments are telling. One user speculated that some individuals might be deliberately acting erratically just to be disqualified from jury duty. Very smart move. They wrote, and honestly, that theory holds weight. If someone wanted out of this trial circus, feigning chaos might be the easiest escape route. Another commenter was blunter: "I think Diddy's side is trying to sabotage the trial by any means." It's a loaded accusation, but not entirely unbelievable. If both prosecution and defense are playing the system, then what hope is there for a fair process? An unstable jury opens the door to a mistrial or a venue change, something Diddy's legal team may actually be counting on. Delay the proceedings, manipulate the optics, shift public opinion. Of course, we have to circle back to Katt Williams. This man has been pulling back the curtain on Hollywood's hidden dysfunctions long before it became a trend. And he's not staying quiet about this Diddy situation. Katt has spent years calling out the dark side of the entertainment industry, exposing secret rings, blackmail, hush agreements, and elite-only parties with sinister undertones. Now that Diddy's case is unraveling, people are revisiting Katt's interviews like, wait, was he right all along?
When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
In one recent viral clip, Katt didn't hold back. Diddy's gonna be the fall guy, he said plainly. According to him, the industry always needs a sacrifice, someone to take the heat when the power structure is under threat. He suggested that Diddy's takedown wasn't random at all but was orchestrated to distract from even bigger scandals looming behind the curtain. Let's not forget, Katt has called out major names in the past: Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, Oprah, even Jay-Z. He accused them of gatekeeping and backdoor manipulation. And now, with Diddy being exposed in real time, it's no surprise people are connecting dots and asking if Katt's been trying to warn us all along. Keep in mind, this is a man who's endured years of arrests, blackballing, and legal warfare, yet never folded. Never sold out. That's why people are listening differently now. And the way this Diddy situation is unraveling, it's making more people believe Katt wasn't paranoid, he was early.
And see, I've let it all go for quite some time, and a lot of that is just based upon the fact that I don't really know how to complain because all of the people that I ever looked up to had to go through it too.
So now, let me hear from you. Do you believe the Met Gala was deliberately used to distract the public from Diddy's federal trial? Was it a strategic media smokescreen? Is Katt Williams finally being vindicated for exposing the darker side of the entertainment world, or is he still just speaking in riddles? And most importantly, do you think Diddy's being set up by Hollywood elites to stop him from exposing them, or is this simply karma catching up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if this video opened your eyes even a little, and don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell, because this Diddy saga